Na cestě do Alaj a Kate teda rozhodně není na lodi dobře, už vyprázdnila téměř všechen obsah svého žaludku přes palubu do moře. A plujeme na lodi kapitána Nebevej, který nás jenom z nelibostí vzal na palubu, a to bylo pod podmínkou, že mu vrátíme do plachet vítr, aby mohl brázdit oceán zase za svýma kšeftama. A by the way nás teda sveze na Alaj. Proč na Alaj tam jedeme? Protože jsme se o tom dočetli v chytrých knihách u Westrumů a tam by měla někde pokračovat stopa po dalších částech disku, který potřebujeme k tomu, aby jsme se dostali o kousek blíž řešení toho všeho, co se odehrává. Kate je stále v Arkádii, není ve Starku a už je tady pěkně dlouho a docela tam i zdomácnila. Kapitán Nebevej k nehlibosti veze ženskou na palubě, protože se zařekl, že to nikdy dělat nebude. A to dokonce veze ty ženský dvě, protože potřeboval ještě navigátora, toho mu Kate sehnala taky, ale bohužel taky ženskou. Co se dá dělat? Jestli chce Nebevej kšeftovat, musí udělat nějaký ústupky. Sledujete další střípek, další část adventury The Longest Journey, hrajeme originál verzi z roku 99, která statečně padá. Vy to naštěstí v sestříhaném nebo ve finálním videu nevidíte, ale je to docela peklo. Takže jdem si užít cestu na lodi.
That's the cargo hold and crew quarters down there. My bed's conveniently located right below the opening to accommodate for those refreshing saltwater showers. The cargo hold and crew quarters. Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that? Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Můžeme jít na můstek a do podpalubí.
It's the apple barrel. It's half empty, and aside from whatever fish we're able to catch, those apples are the only food we got on board.
No, to jsou teda vyhlídky. Jdem se mrknout do podpalubí.
Why does the horizon have to keep rolling back and forth like that?
Jo, Kate je tamhle vzadu. Já jsem jí teda jako vůbec v té tmě neviděl.
It's a flour sack. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. I don't look forward to another night in those. I had a dream I was on a roller coaster all night long. And I can't stand roller coasters. It's a big fat worm. It got away.
No, to vypadá, že tady nic dalšího se dít nebude.
Dang, clever worm. Dang, clever worm. It's a flour sack. worm stuck on the sticky patch I made.
Sice nevím, proč to dělám.
Yes, got me a worm. And this is good because...
Přesně tak. Ale máme červa.
It's a hungry-looking worm. It's the talisman of the balance. It's a colorful candy wrapper.
No půjdeme zpátky nahoru, už jsme si... Moment.
It's a small axe.
Sekiru bych přehlíd. Ne, že bych chtěl kapitánovi Nebevé tady do lodě vysekávat další díru. Ale zdá se, že se hodí.
It's a small but sharp axe.
Mám trošku destruktivní choutky.
I'll just get in trouble. Besides, it's open.
Jo, ale sekat se do ní dá. No. To budou asi nějaký kratochvíle, které nás čekají v zápětí. Povídáme si na můstku asi s kapitánem.
Watch! My nose is itching. Are you sleeping on duty again?
Storm front. West. Heading our way. Looks like a right old bugger too.
No.
Aye, by the mercy of Jol, it's a chaos storm. Where in damnation did it come from this quickly? And what's pulling it here? Navigator, change our course. We must away from the storm front and to safe harbor.
Uh-oh. I just felt a cold shiver running down my spine.
Blíží se k nám bouře chaosu. Zajímavé.
Those are the captain's private quarters and offices.
No jo. Buržoust má nejlepší místo. No jo, kapitán.
It's a glass orb with a strange magical glow. It could be some kind of compass, I guess. It's Captain Nebeve. It's Tunlayak, the navigator. Captain? Sir?
Leave me be, girl. I have work to do. We must avoid the storm lest it comes on us like Jol's calloused heel and crushes us.
But we're still going to Laius, right?
Ha! You can forget about that. We must avoid the dangerous waters of the islands and head straight for Guienne if we're to stand a chance about running the storm.
But I have to get to Laius as soon as possible. The fate of worlds depends on it.
And the fate of my ship and my crew depends on us changing our course for Guienne. Now leave me be.
Prima. Tak to vypadá, že do Alais jen tak nedostaneme.
What's going on, Tun?
A storm approaches, April, and it is no ordinary storm.
I have a question about your compass.
Certainly.
What kind of compass are you using?
It is just a normal spirit compass. When we are not navigating by the stars or by the sun, we use this.
What's a spirit compass?
I forget that you are not familiar with the sea. A spirit compass points always to the magical North Pole, and thus we may navigate according to it. It is very precise, and less affected by a strong magical source.
Won't the chaos storm affect the accuracy of the spirit compass?
If the storm catches up with us, perhaps, but I do not think so. Only a very focused magical field in close proximity to the compass would be able to affect it.
Tell me again what's needed to affect the spirit compass.
A very strong magical field in close proximity to the compass.
Thanks, that's all I needed to know.
I hope this knowledge made you richer.
No to nepochybně, já si myslím, že April už tady má nějaký plány, jak zblbnout kompas, aby podle něj pluli na Alé místo do Gienu, kam se chtějí rychle přesunout, aby se bouři vyhli.
What do you mean by no ordinary storm?
Look to the clouds. Do they appear normal to you?
They look strange, it's true.
It is a chaos storm. A strong storm caught in a magical vortex, drawn to strong magic like bees to honey. I have never seen one with my own eyes, but I have heard stories.
Will you still be able to get me to Elias tomorrow?
I am afraid not. The captain has ordered our course changed south to get us away from the rocky waters around the islands. We are about 3 days away from Gien, but if the weather improves before then, perhaps he will be willing to turn about. But I would not count on it, April. He cares much for his ship and for his crew, and he would not risk it for anything or anyone.
What have you heard about chaos storms?
That they appear only rarely, and that they signify great and terrible events in the near future. It is also said that they are weapons used by the Dark Lords of Chaos to hunt and destroy those strong in the balance.
You still need my magic to get wind in your sails.
The wind seems to be picking up on its own. Thus Nebeve has no need for your magic, April. I am sorry, but once we reach Gien, I am certain you will find passage to the islands.
I don't have 3 days, Tun. The balance is failing.
I am sorry. It is out of my hands.
Can we escape a chaos storm?
If we run fast enough and reach safe harbor, perhaps. I have not heard of a chaos storm to last more than a single night, and this one is still quite a distance away. But it gains fast. I do not know, April.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
Captain? Sir?
Leave me be.
Něco silného a magického může zmanipulovat kompas. A zdá se, že April se nebude chtít smířit s tím, aby se plulo do Gienu.
I can't do that while somebody's around.
Aha. Budeme muset nějak odvést pozornost. Že bychom nasadili červa do jablek?
And endanger our precious food supply? I think not. Just get in trouble. Besides, it's open.
Elixír spoutání. elixír větru, elixír lehká jako list, elixír neviditelnosti. No, teď my máme ty elixíry.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Ach jo. Elixír větru a ten poslední je elixír spoutání. Tak nevím teďko úplně popravdě.
I'll save it for when I really need it. It's the talisman of the balance.
Jsem elixír spoutání nějak použil na to. Nevím proč teda.
I can't do that while somebody's around.
Kde máme my toho našeho
Guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Racka? No, poblíž není.
Ugh, gross! People do not toss the apples back into the barrel after eating. Here's a nice plump one. It's a juicy red apple. I feel too sick to eat anything. And endanger our precious food supply? I think not. Jim? Just get in trouble. Besides, it's open. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty.
To mi teda vysvětlete, lidičky.
They're awful.
Co teď s tím tady?
too sick to eat anything. Why? To keep him well fed and happy?
Teda se trošku zasekli. Teda co tady teď vyvést? Máme jabko, který je možný dát nebevéjovi. Máme červa, kterýho je možný ho strčit mezi ty jabka a máme sekiru, kterou je možný nebo je aktivní. Všechny ty předměty, co jsem říkal, a sekira je aktivní, anebo je možný rozsekat tuhle truhlu. Ale ani jedno z toho nějakým způsobem Kate teďko udělat nechce. Elixír neviditelnosti odmítá použít, prej až na horší časy. A talismán jde zkombinovat s kompasem, kde se obávám, že by potom mohl změnit kurz té lodi tam, kam my potřebujeme plout. A to nemůžeme udělat, dokud tady budou okounět, no minimálně kapitán.
I'll let you go back to work.
Thank you.
Myslel jsem si to, že kapitánovi nerozmlátím jeho kajutu před jeho očima, anebo pravděpodobně vůbec.
Why? To keep him well fed and happy? Get to it, little guy. eat your heart out.
To zkoušel, nějak to nešlo, najednou to jde.
That worm's probably having the time of her life.
Svačinka.
Captain?
What is it now?
Captain, the worms have invaded the apple barrel.
Cursed be the balance. First the storm, now this. Is there no end to the horrors? Let me see. Jowl's infected arsehole, you be right. Those are worms, all right. Vicious, snarling wheat worms driven mad by their hunger for a change of diet.
As far as I could tell, that was the only apple infected. But I could be wrong.
Good of you to catch it, girl, before it's spread any further. I'll have to go pluck the apples immediately. They must be saved.
Tak. Běž třídit jabka a my se pokusíme teď zblbnout kompas. Navigátorka už by si toho eventuálně všimnout nemusela.
I can't do that while somebody's around.
Výborně, tak ještě je na řadě navigátorka.
Do you want me to relieve you at the wheel for a while?
I am not sure if this is such a good idea, April.
What's the big deal? I just hold it straight, right?
Well, I could do with a short break to stretch my legs. Fine, but I will be back soon. And if anything happens, just call out for help.
Of course, thanks.
Tak to bylo snazší, než jsem čekal. Myslel jsem, že budeme vymýšlet zase nějakou kulišárnu.
So if the compass was pointing in that direction when we were on course for Elias, and now it's pointing in this direction... Oh, hell. I'll just wing it. Use the Force, April. After all, who's the chosen one here? Ton, need some assistance up here.
Máme nový kurz? Patrně.
According to Ton, this is a spirit compass, and it points to the magical North Pole. I think I may have strayed off course a bit when I was at the wheel.
I did not feel the boat turning.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna miss Gien by a couple of 100 kilometers if you don't correct our course.
Let me check the compass. By the balance, you are right, April. It is good you were aware of your mistake, or we might have ended up pierced on the deadly reefs of Tagate. I will correct our course immediately.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, I let you take the wheel. I'm just glad we are back on course.
Yeah, back on course. Is it my imagination, or is the storm getting closer?
By the balance, you are right. The storm is catching up with us. We might have to ride it out. It is good we are nowhere near the islands, or we would have to worry about reefs as well.
Reefs? Nobody said anything about reefs. Ton, I have something to tell you.
Captain! Sir! We need you on the bridge. The storm is closing in.
Kapitán se vší rozvážností má na všechno spoustu času.
By the foul bowels of Jol, you're right, Lyak. It's closing in faster than any storm I've seen or heard, chaos or otherwise. It's like it's chasing something or someone. All right, listen up. The storm's going to hit in an hour or two. And I want everything to be ready. Tighten the hatches, strap down the cargo, wake up the watch, and by Jol's big toe, Someone put a lid on the apple barrel!
Ta bouře se nám přiblížila a udělala se trochu tma.
God, that's not a happy sight. They really should cover this up before the hold is filled with water. He looks very busy. He looks very busy. She looks busy.
Dobře, tak se s nima teďko o ničem radit nemusíme. Spustíme do podpalubí.
I'll just get in trouble. Besides, it's open. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. It's a sturdy wooden chest. It's empty. Hammocks.
Co s tou sítí?
They really should cover this up before the hold is filled with water. I guess he's not around. We should try again later. I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it.
Jak si kryjem ten nákladový prostor?
I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it. I should take that off before anybody notices.
No dobře, talisman si sice vezmeme, ale co dál?
What is that? What is that you have there?
It's a necklace I misplaced, but I found it again, so no need to worry.
What was it doing next to the spirit compass? Let me see that necklace right now.
It's a valuable family heirloom. I don't let anybody touch it.
Give it here! This talisman has the mark of the balance and of the sentinel. This is an object of great magic. The balance be cursed, girl. What by Jarl's hideous countenance did you think you were doing?
I need to get to Elias as soon as possible.
So you claim. But do you know what you've done instead? You've put the lives of everyone on this boat in grave danger. With the storm upon us, the last we need is dangerous waters. Thank Jarl's assassin we still may have time to avoid the rocks of the Briston Atoll. But I swear by the honor of the 3 biased judges of Guienne that I'll have you before a court if we get to land. Check the compass, Layak, and correct our course accordingly. And don't let this wench touch anything from now on, you hear? I need to place this accursed talisman as far away from the spirit compass as possible.
She looks busy. Those are the captain's private quarters and offices. What just happened? Uh-oh, this can't be a good thing. They really should cover this up before the hold is filled with water.
Tak tady je talisman. Zavřený v truhlici. Teď přijde na řadu sekira. Ok.
Closed and locked tight with a big iron padlock. It's locked with a big padlock.
Já mám sekiru.
It's been a while since I chopped firewood, but I think I'll be able to knock the lock off pretty clean. Oh shit!
Tohle se April nepovedlo.
Thank the balance she's all right. Are you all right, April? April? Are you sleeping? She's sleeping, bless her little heart. Boy, is she cute. Too bad she's just a chick and not a bird. April, wake up!
Crow. I was so worried I thought the storm got you.
Me? Honey, I'm the sidekick. Didn't you ever read any legends? The sidekick always survives.
So you're fine?
A few singed tail feathers, and I'm so charged up sparks fly when I try to peck something. Other than that, better than ever. The sea air does wonders for my allergies.
I didn't realize you had allergies.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to the crew?
As far as I know, they got away in the lifeboat.
There was a lifeboat?
One of those magic fold-up types, yeah.
I guess they forgot all about me.
I think the captain said something like, "Aye, let the wench drown and justice be done." But, I could have been wrong.
Any idea how I'm gonna get to the islands now?
You could swim. Humans swim, don't they? They must, or you wouldn't be here now.
I don't swim. And nobody can swim that far. There's no land visible in any direction.
Well, I'd suggest flying, but you don't have the necessary equipment.
Any idea where the lifeboat is heading?
South, I'd guess. From what I can remember of the old man's stories about the sea, Tagade would be the closest civilized island.
Why don't you try and find the closest island?
I could do that, but I'd have to leave you on your own.
Crow, I'll be fine.
All right. Don't blame a bird for trying to be a gentleman. Gentle bird, whatever. I'll be back as soon as I can. Don't go anywhere.
Where would I go?
Girls always disappear on me. Trust me.
Tak to skončilo trochu fiaskem. Na Alaj jsme se ještě nedostali. Loď je v troskách.
What the hell is that? Uh-oh, for some reason the story of the bloodthirsty cannibal merman of the Sea of Song suddenly pops to mind. This is all that's left afloat of the White Dragon. I'm either the luckiest person alive or the unluckiest person about to die a slow, horrible death. Debris from the White Dragon. Debris from the White Dragon. I'm a long way from anything. I didn't know the ocean could look so big.
Tak co nám to tady vykukuje z vody?
Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it?
Jsme mu dali nějakou dobrotu. Už nemám moc dobroty na rozdávání, dokonce jsem přišel, koukám i o bonbóny.
I'll save it for when I really need it. I'll save it for when I really need it.
Zkusíme ho ulovit špendlikem. Tak ne. A zlato taky nezabere. Bychom si udělali rybářský průd z toho nějak. To asi taky ne.
Hi, do you speak Arcadian? Guess not. Doesn't seem so bloodthirsty and cannibalistic up close, though, does it? Debris from the White Dragon. I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
No, tak co tady teď? Elixír lehká bude nejspíš potřeba, až se vrátí ta naše vrána a řekne nám pravděpodobně, kam by se, kterým směrem by se mělo letět, kde je nejbližší pevnina.
Hey, come over here and let me pet you. You're just like a seal, aren't you?
Oh, bloody typical. I told her. She didn't believe me. Girls always disappear on me. Always.
Tak to bylo dost nečekaný. Malá potvůrka, která vyhlížela v celku nevinně, nás najednou zatáhla do nějakých hlubin. Ale jsme někde, uvnitř něčeho, kde není voda a kde můžeme dýchat.
The walls look organic. And those blue things. I think they're polyps of some kind. They live inside the wall and are part of the structure. National Geographic would go nuts over stuff like this. It's a drawing of a man cutting his finger open and squeezing some blood into a bowl together with some green, mossy stuff. Then he mashes it together and... oh, gross! He dips a black pearl in it and eats it. That's barbaric. Maybe the stories about the cannibal mermen were true after all. But hey, in the next one he seems capable of speaking fluently with the creatures that brought me here. I wouldn't mind that, if it could get me the hell out of here. It's a drawing of a man, a human, sticking a strange, polyp-shaped object into his mouth. Ugh! In the next drawing, he seems to be able to breathe underwater. Convenient, if somewhat radical.
No tak to vypadá, že na zdi máme jako celkem jednoduchý návod na to, co teď. Ven to asi nepůjde. By the way, už jsme dlouho nesejvovali.
There's water out there. Lots of water. I'll just drown if I try to leave. This whole structure looks organic, and there are polyps living inside the walls. There's fresh oxygen coming through here. These polyps must process the oxygen in the water somehow. That's how I'm able to breathe in here.
Máme polypa. Toho, když sníme, budeme moc plavat.
It's the polyp I yanked out of the wall. It's a drawing of a man mixing some green, mossy stuff with his own blood, applying the mixture to a black pearl, and then eating the pearl. Afterwards, he's able to speak with the merman.
Vypadá, že jinam se tady ani nedá jít.
It's a piece of the stone disc I got from the Banda people. If this gets infected and I have to chew off my finger to fight the gangrene, I'm suing somebody. Ouch. Things I do to save the world. Worlds. A drop of my sweet, precious blood.
V čem to ale uvařit a uhomoždit?
This whole structure looks organic, and there are polyps living inside the walls.
Sníme polypa. A prozkoumáme to venku a pak se sem vrátíme.
Oh, this is so disgusting, but I have to get out of here. It's a big seashell.
Jo, to by se mohla hodit, aby se to v ní rozdělalo.
There's a large black pearl inside the seashell. There's a large black pearl inside the seashell. It's a big seashell. It's a big seashell. Must have built that house specifically for air-breathing creatures like myself.
Se dá jít do města? Kristova noho.
The seaweed here is so thick and tangled, it looks almost deliberate. It's a big black pearl. I could probably get like $1 million for this at home. Here it's like a weed or something. It's a more person. God knows what sex it is, but I'm sure it's not the one that kidnapped me. That one had smaller wings. Who are you? Lucky me, I'm stuck at the bottom of the sea with Bubbles the mermaid. There's got to be a way to communicate with these creatures.
No my ten způsob přeci známe.
It's a pretty blue crystal.
Půjde ho vzít? Nebude se tady na mě nikdo zlobit? No, já tady můžu brát věcí. Hele,
It's
kocí.
spear. A harpoon, I guess it's called in maritime terminology. Sorry.
Jo, tak tohle už vzít nemůžem. Dobře. Chápu.
It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat.
Zelenou hmotu potřebujeme. Kopí mi nedá, ale možná, že ho nepotřebuju. První krystal.
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home. It's a small amount of a glowing green substance. The pearl has turned a golden color and it's glowing with magic.
It's a glowing green substance that's spread evenly across the walls, providing light and heat.
Namočili jsme to do krystalu. Udělali jsme z toho vlastně jinou perlu. Co kdybychom ji tam vrátili? Tak prej ne.
I've always had trouble swallowing pills, especially huge golden magical ones. Well, here goes nothing.
No vydá, už můžeš mluvit s tvorama. My jsme to neroztřískali v moždíři, ale udělali jsme si z toho tabletku. Taky dobrý.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, we understand.
Weird. I have this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that I shouldn't be able to understand what you're saying, but I do.
You have passed the 2 tests of the Gatherer, Landwalker. Breathing water and speaking the tongue of the Merum. You can serve us now.
I've been told that you worship an old god who lives in the deep.
How did you come by this forbidden knowledge?
I picked it up on my way here. Could you take me to him?
You? No, we cannot. Unless you are Merum, you are not even allowed to speak of our sleeping god.
Serve you?
You have been brought here to serve us as the Gatherer of Tanyan.
I'm not supposed to be here.
You are supposed to be here. You are now a Gatherer, and your service will ensure the survival of our people.
What's Tanyan?
Tanyan is life. Tanyan brings light to darkness and sustenance to our caves. Tanyan keeps the snapjaw from our children and heats us when it is cold. Tanyan is life.
Where does Tanyan come from?
Our gatherers collect it from the caves and shores of the islands, but there is less Tanyan to be found each season, and we need help.
Why can't you gather Tanyan yourself?
We do, but we cannot move far from our cities, or the snapjaw will hunt us and eat us. If we travel in force, we leave our men and children without guard. And we cannot travel too close to the islands, or the winged demons may catch eye of us. They leave our gatherers alone, though, so you have nothing to fear.
How does Tanyan do all those things you said?
Tanyan provides warmth and light. It draws the harvest close.
Harvest?
The creatures of the sea that we eat. The golden tail, and the weed-eye, and the sand-eater.
Fish. You're talking about fish.
The harvest, yes. That is what we said. The harvest is drawn to the light and to the heat. But the snapjaw are clever. They stay away. They know the light allows us better aim with our spears.
Who are the winged demons?
Ugly, leathery creatures who defy nature to fly up there in the sky. They are evil and live to destroy our people.
Don't the snapjaw kill the gatherers?
Rarely. Your meat is bitter and tough, not soft and tender like ours.
I won't ask how you know that. I think I've learned enough about Tanyan for now.
You have learned nothing, but your training will teach you what you need to know.
Who are you, ma'am?
We are the queen of the third city of the Miram, enlightened keeper of the Tanyan, protector of the light.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I really had no idea you were a queen.
We are just a queen. Our function is to serve the people, to light our cities, provide food for our men and children, and to protect them from the snapjaw that hunt us in the dark.
Are your people called the Miram?
We are the Miram. Most landwalkers call us mermen, or merpeople, but the Miram was our name in truth.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Yes, we know the island of Elias. Our gatherers find Tanyan there, and the Miram once had a city in the shallow waters below it.
Can you bring me there?
Until your training is complete, you cannot go gathering. We cannot risk losing you to the snapjaw, or to have you desert your duties to our people.
How long will my training take?
6 cold oceans.
6 years? Sure, that makes sense. Everything in this world takes ages. Do you know where my ship went down?
The vessel you foolishly travel in above the water, it rests not far from the city, just past and beyond the landwalker's bubble where you were first brought. I think it is dead.
I'd like to learn more about Tanyan.
Certainly. What do you wish to learn?
Thanks. I don't have any more questions about Tanyan. Where did you say I could find the shipwreck?
Just past and beyond the landwalker's bubble.
Thanks for your time.
We will call on you soon to begin your service. Until then, you should stay inside the landwalker's bubble and away from the dark waters where the snapjaw lurk.
No tak to je docela vtipný. Dostali jsme se trošku do maléru. Otázka je, jestli jsme víc vězni než návštěva. A trošku mě děsí, kdo nebo co je velká tlama. OK. Už víme, kde je velká tlama.
The snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Co uděláme s tlamou, to teda nevím.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
No. Pokusíme se ještě jednou. Naštěstí nás nesežere.
The snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
Dobře, tak sílu neviditelnosti teďko pozřít nemůžem. Asi už tuším, my budeme potřebovat tu harpunu. A nevím teda, jestli nám ji naše královna, nebo jejich královna zapůjčí.
It's a harpoon.
Leave the spear be. It belongs to the water stiller.
Sorry. Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, gatherer. We may.
Who or what is the water stiller?
The water stiller is in our prophecies. She is the landwalker who will make us a people united and end all strife.
So you're at war with Other Miram?
No. And so the time for the water stiller is still to come. We are at peace with Other Miram.
What else can you tell me about the water stiller?
She will come among us by providence, and she will take something from us that we have kept hidden for many generations.
What is it the water stiller will come to take from you?
We do not know, but she will open up the ancient shrine and bring light to the darkness. She will destroy a snapjaw with her spear, give witness of her mission, and then she will reunite us.
She sounds like a swell person.
She is the water stiller. She is prophecy.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, gatherer.
Taky máte takovej pocit, že mluvila vlastně o April?
Do you need this?
No. It is of no value to us.
Where did you find it? It looks very old.
I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, gatherer.
Jo, dík, já jsem si to do inventáře už dal dávno. Tak uchaluch, jo, jste to našli. Tak jsem si říkal, čím bychom ji přesvědčili, že zrovna April je ta, na koho čekají. Zkusíme ty řasy nějak odrbat.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed.
Oh, prima.
There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there. It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water. It's a long spear with hooks, probably a harpoon then. This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle. This inscription looks like a fish. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire. This ring is inscribed with the image of a miram. This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot. It's another one of those blue crystals.
Pozbíráme krystaly a něco budeme tady jako roštovat s tím...
It's another one of those blue crystals.
Roštovat s tím oltářem. Pokud tady teda ještě není v té jeskyni něco dalšího, ale nevypadá to. Na těch krystalech jsou znaky z toho oltáře. Že bych je musel dát na tu pozici? Na každou harpuna. On ten krystal má těch... Harpuna. To bude... Rybička, jo.
stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move.
Čpánek, lidi, pták, oheň. No, tak teď je otázka. Jak to je s tím krystalem? Co by mělo být? Který symboly u čeho? Harpuna? No můžeme se zkusit jít doptat ještě na ten oltář, jestli se náhodou něco nedozvíme.
Talk for a minute.
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
Tak tady už asi žádnou nápovědu z ničeho nevyzvíme. Každopádně nějak úplně nevím. Čeho se chytit při řešení té hádanky na tom oltáři. To, že musí být krystaly tady podle těch, to je asi jasný. Mám tady rybu, mám to dobře. Mám tady rybu. Tady bych měl mít moře. Moře. Voda. Kruh s ohněm. Čpánek ukopí. Tyhle ty lidi, já bych to dal klidně k vodě, ale to už jsme asi tuhle kombinaci měli. Žijou ve vodě, čpánek kopí. No teď co? Oheňcem. A pták. Takhle to nebude. Tak zkusíme ptáka. Sem. Oheň. Sem. Lidi sem. Takhle to taky nebude. Kruh s hrncem. Krystalu. Zajímavé. Možná, že mám i špatně rozházený ty krystaly. Zelený krystal. Možná má být tady. Těžko. Nemá kopí. Ale má ho tenhle. Já už to asi chápu. Musí být odpovídat ty symboly sousedící. Aha. Nebo myslím si to. Za pokus to stojí, ne? Ten má rybu. Tady je voda. Ten to není. Ten to taky není. Bude mít vodu. Druhý krystal. Jak může mít sousedící rybu? Tak ta teorie asi je celkem lichá. Nebo ne? Jo, tak tenhle mi přijde, že je dobře daný. Má tenhle znak, sousedí s kopím a s rybičkou. Třeba tenhle. Ten ne. Kopí a rybu. Taky kopí. To je zajímavý. A k tomu přestávám rozumět.
It's one of the 2 crystals I found inside the abandoned cave.
Ale hádanka je teda jako těžce zapeklitá. A nevidím to tady na žádnou nápovědu. Spír tady, ryba tady, vlnka tam. Vlnka sem, oko sem. Jsme to mohli udělat takhle. Do kolečka. A basta. Zkusíme to takhle. Ryba tam. Spír tam. Tady to vzácně vychází je okem ven. No a poslední. Vlnkou tam, tím sem. Tak. Možná mohli mít ty kameny nějak takhle, no ale teďko co tady s těma destičkama, jestli... Aha, tahle má nejvzdálenější. Aha. Takhle. Aha.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Maram people. According to this first tablet, oh my god, it turns out the Maram came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet. They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god, one of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two. One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean? This must be a while later, because the Maram look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Layton, which means the Maram and Layton are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of tan yen, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat. Then something happens. Or, it looks like, and the Maram and Layton move away from each other. In this last one, tan yen is beginning to become scarce, and the Maram are losing many of their young ones to the snapjaw. They fear the Layton, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Maram and the Layton joining hands once again. When they do, tan yen becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
No, to dává docela smysl.
It's a circular indentation framed with the image of two dragons biting each other's tails, almost exactly like the markings on my talisman.
Aha, sem asi přijde ten talisman.
The crystals on the altar light up the entire cave.
No, zkusíme za královnou dojít. Kdybychom si půjčili to kopí, tak sejmeme velkou tlamu. A vlastně to je všechno, co je potřeba udělat, aby celé to proroctví na stěnách zase začalo fungovat a oba dva rody byly v cajku.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Why was the cave with the altar and the wall painting just outside the city abandoned?
What? Show us this cave. Immediately.
I lit the cave by placing the crystal from your palace together with 3 more crystals I found on the altar and moving the stone rings into their correct positions.
Can it be that you are... But you are a gatherer. You cannot be she.
Who can't I be?
The water stiller. She who, by prophecy, will deliver us from strife and unite us as one people. She who will uncover the ancient shrine.
Looks pretty ancient to me.
This is the shrine, yes. And you have brought light to the darkness as well. But the other prophecies, you have not fulfilled them. You have not proven yourself to be the water stiller yet.
How can I do that?
Come back with us, and we will tell you.
To je přece jasný. Půjč mi to kopí a bude vyřešeno.
Who is the water stiller?
She is of the prophecies. She will bring an end to strife and unite our people.
How can I prove that I'm the water stiller?
You have uncovered the ancient shrine and brought light to the darkness. But this could be just chance. You must show us the witness you carry of your mission to the balance.
The talisman! Damn, I lost it when the storm hit us.
You must also kill a snapjaw with a spear. And then you will have proven yourself to us. Once you have done this, we will aid you in your quest to make us one people.
Where do I begin?
Take this spear and slaughter a snapjaw. This must be done to prove your strength, and to prove you are of the Miram.
Where do I find the snapjaw?
If you are the water stiller, you will find a way.
My už jsme ji našli. Díky za kopí. Tak pojď, Lamo, bude zábava.
The snapjaw's keeping to the shadows, waiting for me to get close enough to attack.
Aha, to kopí musím jako takhle použít. Dobrá.
It's dead. I killed it. I'll need something to bring back to prove that I killed the snapjaw. This tooth will do just fine. Oh man, that's sharp. I had no idea a snapjaw had razor teeth. If I did, better not think about that now. It's my talisman! What incredible luck!
Tak si ho vem a padáme. Mně se to tady stejně nelíbí. Trošku chápu, že kapitán Nebevej byl na nás trošku jako na prdlej, protože jsme mu potopili lodičku. A nechal nás tam na pospas. To od něj zase úplně hezký nebylo, ale chápu. Nebudeme se nic zlívat. Asi 1:1. No tak jo. Hurá do města.
It's the talisman of the balance.
Mám talismán.
It's the sharp fang from a snapjaw's, jaw.
Teda, ještě než půjdu do města, protože by mi ten talisman možná mohli zabavit, se budu podívat tady do jeskyně, jestli se nedá strčit. Strčit sem. Jakože asi by to mohlo jít. No jo.
I'm wet. It's a small niche containing what appears to be a shard of a stone. It's a piece of the stone disc. No, wait. It's only 1/2 of a piece. It looks like it's been divided in two. Strange. It's 1/2 of one of the 4 pieces of the stone disc. I got this from the temple cave of the Merim.
No tak to je asi všechno. Takže poletíme za tou královnou. Poletíme, poplaveme. A ukážeme jí, co jsme našli. To znamená, velká tlama je dead. A jsme vyvolení. A basta fidli.
Can we talk for a minute?
Yes, Gatherer. We may.
Thanks for your time.
My time is yours, Gatherer.
Dobře, tak si nebudem povídat. Budu tě umlácovat argumenty a důkazy.
Here's a tooth from the dreaded snapjaw that guarded the shipwreck. Proof of my strength and courage.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the water stiller.
To není problém. A ty dej mi, jestli chceš tohle, anebo vidět talisman.
I've taken from you the object you've kept hidden for generations. It's part of the disc that will restore the balance and save the twin worlds from chaos.
You have fulfilled that part of the prophecy. If you fulfill the rest, we will acknowledge you as the water stiller.
Takže ještě talisman, jo? Kolik ti toho ještě na dobu? Já taky potřebuju něco mít.
Here's proof of my mission. A magical talisman with the sign of the balance. It means that I'm the 13th guardian of the balance.
You have indeed fulfilled all but one of the prophecies. You might yet be the water stiller. We would not have thought she would come in our lifetime.
Good. Then you'll take me to your sleeping god.
There is but one more prophecy you must fulfill.
There's more? Sure, there's always more. That's the fun part about prophecies.
You must unite our people once again.
But you said you were united, that there's no strife between Merim.
The water stiller will come to bring our people together again, to unite us and save us. This has still not come to pass. Until you do so, the prophecies of the water stiller have not fully come to pass.
To je trochu bullshit, ne?
It's a small niche. It's a small niche. These tablets tell the story of how the Merim and Layton were once one people. They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony, producing and sharing 10 yen.
Then war broke out, and the two peoples turned on each other, which caused a shortage of Tanyen and the death of many Merim. There's a prophecy at the end. One day, it seems, the Elation and Merim will reconcile and prosper. These tablets tell the story of how the Merim and Elation were once one people. They came to Earth inside an ancient dragon and lived in harmony. One day, it seems. These tablets tell the story of how the Merim, it seems. The crystals on the altar light up the entire cave. It's the talisman of the balance. I know now what the prophecies mean when they say your people will be reunited. The Merim are at peace with each other, yes? But you're not at peace with the Elation. The Wind Demons.
They are our enemies.
Right now they might be, but it wasn't always like that. Not according to the carvings in the Temple Cave.
What do you mean?
Once upon a time, long ago, the Merim and the Elation were one people.
What? This is heresy.
I'm just telling you what I saw in your temple. This was a very long time ago, and the one species soon divided in two. One sought refuge in the sea, the other on the winds. But both the Merim and the Elation were dependent on the other for various reasons, amongst them Tanyen, which was abundant where the two people lived in close proximity to each other. Apparently, there was peace between your two people for a very long time, but then something happened. Something that caused a war to break out. Both the Elation and the Merim moved far away from each other, and ever since then, your people have had a tough time finding Tanyen. I think the only way to save the Merim from a slow death, and the Elation as well probably, is to reconcile you with your, common ancestry.
How can we believe you, Water Stiller? Your words are too outrageous, and the consequences, were you to be speaking the truth, are grave.
If you don't believe me, check out the temple walls. The whole story has been recorded there, probably when you first came to this place.
But what will our people say? What will they think when we tell them they are brothers and sisters to the winged demons?
You're their queen, and so you'll have to make them understand and accept their heritage. As must the Elation, I expect, and I don't think it will be any easier for them to come to terms with their history.
You must go to them, then, to find if our temple speaks the truth, and if they are willing to speak with us like civilized people.
I guess I must, Water Stiller or not. If you don't reunite with them, you will die, eventually.
We will bring you to the shores of their closest island, and we will await word from you on their answer.
Does this mean you believe me?
You are the Water Stiller. You are prophecy. We will follow your directions and fulfill our destiny. One of our people will bring you to Alais, a night's journey from here. Once there, you will find the Elation and speak with their leaders. If they agree to meet, then we will do so in a place of your choosing.
I promise I'll do my best. Goodbye.
Safe journey, Water Stiller. We will hold on to the piece of the disc you found in the temple. If the winged demons, the Elation, agree to meet us, we will bring the stone.
Hurá, jsme na ostrově ale kromě naší mise, která už tak byla jako dost náročná, musíme teď najít okřídlený démony a přesvědčit je, aby se začali bavit se svýma dávno zapomenutýma bráchama v moři. A A pokud se tak stane, tak disk, který jsem našel, nebo část disku, který potřebuju, který April potřebuje k tomu, aby nakonec narovnala rovnováhu mezi těma zeměma, tak teprve potom, co tohle zvládnu, tak tu část toho disku od nich zase dostanu. Kapitola 8 na začátku a tenhle díl Let's Play Longest Journey je na konci. Takže další strasti plnou cestu April, na kterou se valí při každém kroku spoustu dalších nových a nových věcí a úkolů, tak další část tohoto dobrodružství si necháme zase do příštího dílu Let's Play The Longest Journey. Jsem rád, že jste se dívali a budu rád, když se budete dívat dál.